Hi and welcome to It's a Miracle Beauty. We are a consumer viewpoint beauty channel and we offer quite a different types of uploads. So I hope that while you're here, if you like this video, you will click like. If you like pan challenges, you will subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. We do upload every Thursday and Sunday. If you do like pan challenges, then keep watching. This is my 2-month update on my annual 2019 pan challenge. I'm going to try to go in the order that we would wear these items just because it's easier for my brain to move that way. One of the first items that I picked for my pan challenge, and I'll link the video up here. It is called the Jacks Lorraine Pan Challenge. I did take these items or the themes or categories completely from her, and quite honestly, I'm glad I did. It's worked very well for me. I've used up more product in the last 2 months than I have probably the entire time I've been wearing makeup because I tend to switch a lot. So it's been very great for me to utilize and not waste money. So the first item is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. This one is like, it doesn't ever settle so you can see it, but I'll insert the picture with the before and after weight, and then also you can literally feel it, and it's starting to sputter when I do it, so I won't have many days left of this. I would say if I'm listening to it, maybe a day, maybe 2. So that one I would consider a total success, but I will update you when I completely finish it. Next, and I guess I should have done these first, but oh well. Makeup Forever, the base hydrator. This is actually all the way down to there now. It's like way down. This will be gone by this coming week for work. And so I don't have any trouble finishing this. This is very hydrating and it does help my skin have a healthy like look to it. It's not glowy at all. It's not illuminating. It's just very moisturizing and I love the way it feels on my skin. The other is the Lumi foundation. I'm actually down to just below my second line now, and because I did do pics of these the other day. So this one is an illuminating primer. It's very moisturizing. I actually, when I'm having a super dry day that I feel like I might have flaking or anything like that, I do use this all over my skin. Otherwise, I use it on my normal highlighting, you know, cheeks, above the brow, you know, things like that, the nose. So if you have oily skin, I don't think this would work for you if you use it as an all-over primer. However, I don't think it would cause any issues in your high points and like, so you just use so little, and so it does help. It's very moisturizing. Another thing about the Makeup Forever, this one I actually use a lot under my eyes, even when I have eye cream on, because it does moisturize it to the point that it helps my eyes like not have the foundation soak into it and things like that. It does help them be more perky and, you know, fluffy, and I'm not using the right word, but I can't think of it right now. I had 2 concealers in this challenge. I had the Born This Way by Too Faced, and I had the Candid by Revlon. This one I'm going to use for 1 more month, but I'm probably going to declutter it. It's very yellow for my skin tone, and on top of that, it just doesn't look well. It doesn't blend well. It tends to look really, in fact, one morning I wore it to work and like an hour later my eyes almost felt crunchy underneath. I mean, it just doesn't blend and work with other products very well. The foundation is literally one of my favorites, but this and the powder didn't work for me. The powder had severe flashback, so I won't use that. The Born This Way is actually beautiful. It's so natural looking and everything else, but the only problem is I'm starting to age and I do need a thicker concealer, so that's why. So next I have bronzer. This is the Bye Bye Pores. I will post pictures here of the progress, but I can show you what I got now. So I do have a pretty good size pan going, and I should have no problem finishing that. It is my favorite bronzer, to be honest. When I'm done using some of my other bronzers, I will probably purchase that one. For blush, I had this Morphe blush palette. This is the Blush Trio in Pop of Rose. So I had no intentions of ever using this one. It's way too dark for my skin tone. And then this one and this one mixed together tends to be very pretty. However, when I did my makeup yesterday is a great example. I went to do it and it literally blotched across my skin instead of smoothing across my skin. Like, it's just not a very smooth formula despite being pretty powdery, but it just doesn't go on well. So this is another one that I'm going to use for another month, but I probably will end up decluttering and rolling something else into this pan. For highlighter, I have my Givenchy, and this one is another one I'll post pictures on the screen of, that I actually have a pretty good size dip in this, which to me is, it just shows how long it takes to use a highlighter. I've used this predominant of all my highlighters, and I would use it for inner quarter highlight, you know, everywhere. Even let a friend borrow it for a while just to see if she liked it, and it's an okay highlighter. I definitely think that there's so much better ones on the market, especially for this price tag, so this is a regret purchase 100%. For eyes, I had 2 palettes in this, and one is the Beauty Rust by Raine. This one I think would be better on deeper skin tones. I think that for me it's a little bit dark, and I don't typically wear super dark eyeshadow, so this was probably my mistake in purchasing. But I do have singles by Colored Raine, and I've used this palette, and their formula is like so fantastic. It's literally one of my favorite brands. And this Daisy one right here is the main one I've been using, and if I hit pan on it, I will feel successful. But I use that as my transition shade, or as if I use a really light transition shade, as a darkening color. So the other one I put in this, and I've mentioned this in a few videos, is the Tart Pineapple. This is one I feel like I've had a lot of success with. Sorry, the other item keeps rolling. I pretty much not use the face side at all, just once or twice. But on the eye side, I have some pretty big dips in here, and I will post pictures. So I think I'll have no problem hitting pan on these. My goal is not to hit pan on all of these shadows. So my goal is, if I hit pan on a few, then that I feel like I utilize the product, especially this, I got it as a deal. So I definitely do it. I know that I can see right now that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are dipping pretty big, and one's a very big, getting close to pan. So if I hit those and I want to keep using it, I'm okay with that. But if I get bored of it, then I have no problem rolling that out at that point. And then another product is the last one, is the Kiss Me, and this is in Revelant. I probably will be decluttering this again. I'm going to try one more month, see how it goes, but this is just too much effort. I only used it one time, I think, if that, this time, and every time I use it, it does not go on very well. Like today, I'm wearing ColourPop. I put my liner on, I put it on, and I'm good to go. This one, it smears, it runs, it's everything, and then it only lasts an hour or two. I have to reapply it all day, and for me, that's very frustrating. I'm not a Fifi girl. I don't want to mess with it. Once it's on my face, I want it to be done. So that is my pan challenge update. I am going to insert the pictures in each product so you can see the progress, the weights, the starting weight, everything else. But what is your favorite aspect of pan challenging? Is it the hunt for the pan? Like, what exactly is it that you're using what you purchased? Like, what motivates you? I have to say, I never thought that I'd be doing pan challenges. I kind of thought of myself as a collector. I thought, you know, I like them. I'll use them whenever I want to use them. I almost was kind of rebellious about it. Now that I'm doing it, it is so rewarding. Like, this right here is, I think, 9 months old. It is a 12-month shelf life. So I'm gonna finish it before it expires. And it's probably the first product in years I've ever done that with. So I'm pretty excited about it. So I hope that you liked this video. If you did, if you would like and share it, if you would please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. We upload every Thursday and Sunday, with a few mixed in between sometimes, bonus videos. But I thank you for watching, and I hope I see you soon.